So my name is Koray Aysin. I'm the Global Corporate Sustainability Lead at Perkins Eastman. So I named today's quick dialogue as Cautious Optimism for Change. So reason is, when we talk about climate change, especially in the built environment context, we might be a little bit pessimistic. So to speak, we might be a little bit Debbie Downers. So that's why I want to name this dialogue as a cautious optimism. And we are not going to reinvent the wheel in 3 minutes, but hopefully we can unpack some of the actual goals. So next, let's keep going. Okay, so this is the pessimistic slide. So building environment, as we know, is responsible of majority of the global CO2 emissions. 40% almost. So we know the building operation requires energy, but also embodied carbon, which was the elephant in the room. Right now we are more aware. With these two factors, we are 40% responsible of CO2 emissions. And there is an urgency. We don't have the time to act tomorrow. They say we needed to act yesterday. So that's the part that we always get a little bit sad, and this paints a gray picture. But since we are responsible, also we do hold some opportunities to tackle and how we can change the business that we do. So we can make a difference. Over here, I'm going to just show an example from from my company, which is not the best example, only example, all disclaimer. But when we look at our 2022 active design projects, and when we compared our design energy requirements, we were able to save almost 50% compared to code minimums, so energy baselines. That 50% energy was equivalent almost taking away 550,000 metric tons of CO2 out of atmosphere. More abstract example, taking away 120,000 private vehicles that we drive annually out of street. Okay, so if one company can make this difference, collectively we can actually make the difference that we need to be there. Also, I talk about carbon, we all talk about carbon. It became an umbrella term right now, but I would like to emphasize in the term of sustainability and resilience, it's just one side of the issue. We need to be aware of issues like social resilience, environmental justice, wellness. Do you guys remember something happened in 2020, like small stuff that changed how we live? So obviously how we design, it impacts not only environment, also how we create communities, connections in every aspect, and how do we live. So that's why it's important. That's why we need to be over here and talk over. There is no single way to tackle this, but I personally believe very strongly the advocacy. When I say advocacy, being as a vocal, active advocate about this issue is important, especially for ourselves professionals, internally with our organizations, and externally with our stakeholders and clients. We need to explain why we are even talking about this, what are these data, and how we can be part of the solution. We need to induce a positive change by creating a ripple effect. We need to walk the talk. In our company, the change around sustainability and policy is accelerated very dramatically by the requests coming from our clients. So I request you, please go over wherever you are working with your partners, stakeholders, ask about their carbon footprint, sustainability strategies, and hopefully, all together, we can move towards an optimistic future. Thank you very much.